Kaylee here. I have an awesome knife review for you guys today. This is a truly outstanding, incredible, gorgeous custom knife. That's a lot of descriptive words. I got this knife about a week ago, and when I first saw this knife, I was totally blown away by it, and I was left speechless, which doesn't happen to me very often, so I mean, you guys can only imagine how absolutely gorgeous this knife really is. Now, this is an Eli Jensen design, and in my opinion, Eli Jensen is an absolutely incredible custom knife designer. He really knows his stuff, he really knows what he's talking about, and he puts a lot of time, energy, and effort into each and every single knife that he makes. So, I mean, this knife in particular, the amount of detailing and thought that went into it is just phenomenal. I mean, he really did do an incredible job, and I'm very, very impressed with the finished product. So, anyways, Eli Jensen has a Facebook page. It's called Eli Jensen Knives. And you guys can go over there, check him out, tell him that Kayla sent you, and you guys can check out all of his other custom designs as well. He's got a ton of beautiful knives up there. So anyways, let's go over some specs and talk a little bit about this knife, other than just using descriptive words like beautiful and phenomenal and gorgeous. Alright, so anyways, the blade length is 4 inches. The overall length is 8.5 inches. So I mean, it's a pretty good sized knife. Now let me get up nice and close so you guys can really see and appreciate the detailing that went into this. So the steel is 1084 high carbon steel. It has a 220 grit hand sand finish. And it was clay quenched and etched, as you guys can see, to really bring out the Hammond on the knife, which is absolutely beautiful. And he put a 25-degree edge on with a Lansky. And for those of you that don't know what a Lansky is, it's just a type of sander. So just small details that are good to know. Now, the thickness on this is 5 millimeters. And I mean, as you guys can see, it's a pretty good sized piece of steel. It's nice and thick. It just feels so nice and strong and well built. The handle here is absolutely gorgeous. I love this handle. I love what he did with this. It's organic, unbleached, undyed linen wrap. And it was put over rattlesnake skin, which is really cool. And then underneath the linen wrap and the rattlesnake skin, it's actually got a hardwood core, which is really nice. So it just gives it that much more girth, and it makes it that much stronger and sturdier. So let me get up nice and close so you guys can really see that rattlesnake skin. Absolutely love that. I had a couple of different options to choose from when he was first designing this. He asked me if I wanted rattlesnake skin or fish scales, and there's a couple of other choices too, but I ended up going with the rattlesnake skin, and I'm really happy that I went with that because I think it looks so cool. I absolutely love it. So, now when I say that he puts a lot of thought into his knives, this is what I mean. So he cut the tang down to make it so that it's nice and flush with the spine, so that the handle wouldn't be too bulky or, you know, anything like that. So when I say that he puts a lot of thought into it, I mean, it's small things like that that make a difference. So, I mean, as you guys can see, this is nice and flush. Now, one of the things that I absolutely love about his designs is his filing work. I mean, he does an incredible job with his filing. Absolutely beautiful. This is nice and symmetrical. It's very detailed. As you can see, I love that. Absolutely beautiful. Now, I think that's pretty much it for all of that. Now, let's talk about the sheath. So he made a sheath as well, which is really cool. I love this sheath. This is just regular. It's a 8-ounce veg tan. Nothing too crazy or fancy. It's got a really nice belt loop, so it just hangs nice and loose. Very cool. Absolutely love that. I love the smell of leather. Let's see. He actually lined the inside of the sheath here with rabbit fur, which is so cool. I love that he did that. I mean, as you guys can see, it's really cool. And the thought process behind that was that he wanted to make sure that the knife wasn't forced in or out. So it just fits in there nice and comfortably, nice and secure. I mean, it's not going to fall out on you, but I mean, it comes out nice and easy. And I really love that. At first I was like, oh, I wonder if that'll, you know, if the blade will rip it out at all. But it doesn't at all. So, I mean, that's such a cool idea. I've actually never seen that before. So I was very impressed with that. Absolutely love it. And he actually put a little hole in there too so that air will circulate through it, and that, you know, if it gets wet or anything, it'll dry out nice and easy. And then he did a little stamp design on there too, which is cool. So I think that's pretty much it. I mean, this knife is so well balanced. I'm not sure the exact weight on it. Unfortunately, I don't have a scale. I really need to invest in one. But it feels nice and lightweight. It's very well balanced. And I forgot to mention too, it has the differential hardening too. So it's nice and strong, nice and sturdy. Everything about this knife is just incredible. I'm so impressed with it. I mean, you really have to see it in person too to truly, truly appreciate it, because it really is absolutely beautiful. And the linen wrap on here is on nice and tight. I mean, it's not going to loosen up at all. It feels so nice and comfortable. It's very, very grippy, which is awesome. I mean, I feel like I really have a nice, secure, comfortable grip when I'm holding this. Everything about this knife is just awesome. I really am so impressed. So thank you so much, Eli. You have no idea how much this means to me. It really is like an amazing knife. It's definitely one of my favorites. It's right up there in my my top favorite custom knives, right next to my my custom Alan Foltz knife that he made me. So I mean, you really did do an incredible job. I'm very, very happy with it. So thank you so much. So all of you other guys, please go over and check out Eli. He is such an awesome guy. Amazing work, as you guys can clearly tell. So go over and check him out. Tell him that Kayla sent you. And I will see you guys soon, alright? I love the smell of leather. It smells so good. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys soon.